We're in Hamilton today at a shopping center. Going to try to get some of these new treasures at Nexon, Geocaching with Simrebel. Nice little pine trees here. And easy find. And signed the log. Good to go. Alright, so that was good for the traditional egg in the Easter collection. So, see what else we can find. There's actually two collections going. And that one didn't qualify for the traditional because it was a higher train, I guess. Don't know why. So this one focused on the light post here, but cache is actually down here. Signed in and ready to go. Well, we're in Ancaster now. This is a difficult 2 1.5. The old fake bolt, all signed in. And that was good for the Astrolab. All right, we're at Glenhurst Arts Gallery, an old home here, and we doing a virtual, get the virtual treasure. So requirements here are just to take a couple pictures, one that post the Cornish, which was the house back there, and then another by a sculpture. This looks like a pretty neat sculpture. Mission accomplished. Up there is a bunch of locks on the gate. There was a fake nano on one of the locks for a multi-cache I did, and we also did a adventure lab here once upon a time. Alright, so that's the virtual cache egg for the Easter collection. Filling those up soon, quickly. Alright, still at the Glenhurst, and there's the Where-I-Go here too that I've been meaning to pick up. And there it is, right there, snug in the tree. Open her up, sign her. Log's a little damp and falling apart, but all signed in. Good to go. Well, my mistake. There is no treasure for a Where-I-Go. But found it anyways. So we need an event, we need an earth cache, we need a multi and a mystery. So maybe tomorrow. Well, day 2. Find yourself in Woodstock, Ontario, again. And we're here to do an earth cache off the bat. The wife is helping the daughter at a show where they're selling some honey at the fairgrounds. So I have some time to try to get some of these treasures done. So I'm going to take a walk downtown here and do the earth cache at next. The fountain. This is not it. The Woodstock Museum. That's not it. We have to go a couple blocks because of the construction to Town Hall, where the bell was that I did for the adventure lab. It says sidewalk closed, but I can still get down. Alright, and this is Town Hall, and it's all made of sandstone, and that's what the earth cache is about. Sandstone. So we're going to make some observations of the stones, send in the answers, and claim the earth cache. And there's the bell. But we're more interested in the stones here. Let's take a look. Nice little bench here to sit down and work on the answers, but a little too wet to sit on. Wet bum. Okay, back to the truck to work on the answers. As usual, I printed the sheet so I have the questions to check out and write down on the sheet what my answers are. So I just have to put them all in an email off to the CO and claim fine. All right, answers created, emailed into the CO, and logged the cache, and that was good for the Easter egg for Earth cache. So I don't know if you notice it's starting to rain, so this might be a fun day. So out to do another traditional difficult 2. Can't be past the fence, private property. It's supposed to be magnetic. Looked all over the gate. Still a few feet away. I seen this metal pole over here and looked inside. We have water inside. You go down to the bottom and we have a little silver nano. All right, it is getting a little wet. I had to put the jacket on, you can tell. So treasure, the quadrant. So that one's achieved. So we got 2 of that series, and let's go find some more. Well, this next one is down the trail a little bit. It's a difficult 4 train 1.5 mystery cache for the mystery Easter egg. Walked right by it. It's supposed to be a small container. Hopefully easy to spot. I'm gonna have to put the phone away and get the GPS. All right, spotted it back in there. I think I could probably get it from the trail side a lot easier. And there we go. Pill bottle. Let's open her up, sign her. All right, all signed in. Found some room anyways. All right, so that was the mystery Easter egg. It wasn't too far down the trail. And let's go find another. Okay, welcome to Herbert Milnes Park, city of Woodstock. So there's actually a multi-cache and a letterbox here. So I just did the waypoint projections to the waypoint for the letterbox, and then we need some information off the sign here for the multi-cache. Nice little trip. Hopefully we don't have to make too far around here. So get the information. Okay, the rain's picking up. We're off to the letterbox first. Emailed a friend to double check on the coordinates for the multi, because it has its back out on the road. So maybe right, maybe wrong. So let's get this letterbox before we get too soaked. Definitely a nice trail here. I got 26 feet here. An auspicious looking stump. And I see a cache. All right, I'll signed into the cache. All that's inside is a couple Crayola crayons, blue and yellow. Can have sunlight on the sky. All right, so that's good for the letterbox Easter egg. We'll go for the multi next. It's I checked with a friend and I did have the right coordinates. It's actually outside the park here, so we'll go grab that quickly. If it was a little drier, there's a few more caches in this little park, but we'll save those for another day because they wouldn't count against any of the treasures. So that next. All right. I don't know if you can see it back in there, but there's little white buckets by the trees. So It's a sugar bush. So they mentioned the sugar bush in the on the sign there where that forest was. So we're at a micro, and I'm thinking, oh, not in the bottom, in the top. Let's get her signed in. All right, all signed in, good to go. All right, at least the rain has gone down to a faint drizzle. So there's the multi-egg. So out of the egg hunt, the only thing left to do is the event egg. There's an event happening on Monday, but it's during my work hours. So unless I could slip out lunch early and run over, say hi, and log in and come back and get the souvenir or the treasure, I don't know. But we still need 3 of the traditionals in the other collection. So let's go see if we can get those done. Got 2 on the map. Nice camel urban hides, so hopefully they're easy to find. Super stealthy, but I was expecting a bison, and I checked out all these branches. Actually walked by the pill bottle. All signed in. Okay, so that one doesn't count because it's a T2. And you got to be a difficult 2 or higher, train 1 or train 1.5. So off to the next. Okay, so the next one is a difficult 1. No, difficult 2, train 1. Don't know how much I'm going to film because if you can tell, there's a truck right behind me parked, and I'm right beside the cache. Don't step in that. I'm thinking it's probably at the end of the guardrail here. Bingo. Signed in. All right, so that one was good for the compass. Let's go find another. This is a 2-2. Again, around this tree like 6 billion times. Trees, and finally found the pill bottle. Let's get her down and signed. Okay, signed in. This one has a little happy face guy in here. Shopping cart here, pulled in. I guess I parked on here. Hopefully nothing through the tire. Okay, so again I messed up and got a train 2. So no treasure for me. So let's try to be a little more careful in selecting the next one. Okay, difficult 2, train 1.5. This should qualify. Definitely easier to find. All right, all signed in. All right, one more to go in the navigation tools treasures. Let's go grab it and finish this off. Not too far. So I almost messed up again. Went to the next cache, and before I even got out of the truck, I realized it was a 2-2 that did qualify. So didn't even bother filming it. Just grabbed the cache, signed in. Another cache found is another cache found, but we had to go find another treasure. So this one's interesting. It said do not use any tools to get into it. It's a difficult 3, train 1, but it looks a little mucky out there. Let's go find it. All right, so this looks a little suspicious because you don't usually have electrical things going into a telephone pole. Let's see how I can get it open. Okay, I may have cheated. but I got in and got the cash container out. Surprisingly, this has been the only place I've needed to wear my boots today. Okay, I feel a little damp. So that was good for the sextant and completes the navigation collection. So all I have to do now is do an event to get the Easter eggs done, and we're off till the next bunch of treasures come back in. So hopefully we'll get a event. We'll try them for the Monday one. If can't get the Monday, definitely we'll have the Cedo next Sunday. Well, it's the following Sunday. Didn't make it out to the event on the Monday because I couldn't get away from work. I got stuck on a phone call, and by the time I would have made it over there, it would have been done. So, fortunately, we are doing a Cedo today. Let me host a Cedo in the park in Simcoe. So that should count for my egg and also get me the season 1 Cedo souvenir. So that next. Gee, I'm early and there's already people here cleaning up. So we had an H-Neg event in Hugo this morning. So everybody headed there first, then came here for my event. And then there's one in Kitchener coming up. This is my new tool of trade from Temu. It's actually a nice little grabber, folds up, and it has a magnet. She just handy. Temu, like $4. Karen, who watches my videos, actively cleaning up the park. Hi, Karen. In a bag of garbage. So, pretty good turnout. Well, good news and bad news. So we logged the event and we got the souvenir for the Cedo's first season. Bonus there. But Cedo events don't count for the egg treasure. And neither does community events. They have to be a traditional, regular cash event. So I'm not sure. I got a community event next weekend, but that doesn't count. So I don't know when the next regular event's going to be that I'm going to attend. So I may close this off and do that separately, or keep it open because this video won't be out for a few more weeks from when I'm filming it now. Yeah. Okay, bye. Well, something unexpected happened. So since I needed the event egg, I created a regular coffee event coming up in the week. In the meantime, I went to the H-Neg community celebration event, which I didn't think qualified for the event egg yesterday. So I got the treasure for the event egg. So it's its own video, so you'll see that upcoming. But mission accomplished. All 21 treasures have been achieved so far, and closes off this video. So catch you later. Cash you on the trails.